Welcome back to another gorgeous day. And again, I got some yard work that's going on, so you might hear some like hedge clippers or some mowers going. But want to get outside. Anyway, so if you've missed a number of these sessions, you can always go back to our website at DiFrancescoVFO.com. The link's down below in the newsletter, or if you're viewing this on social media, it's up above. And go to DiFran Digest. All of our newsletters are archived there. But what we've been doing over the last couple weeks is I actually went through the 5-step process that we work our clients through, and what I've been doing is kind of breaking down each step. So we talked about 2 weeks ago. Our first was how to create this vision of your ideal life and lifestyle, both for you, for your business and career, for your families. The second step was looking at the current situation and how well are we doing, and is our current situation fitting in with what we want to truly accomplish. So today's step is the third step, and that's the roadmap. All right. Now, what I do, and I don't like to call this a financial plan, because to me, a financial plan is it's a document. 65 pages. It's in a leather binder. It looks pretty. It's got color charts and graphs and all that stuff, but it never really, it's something that we look at, we say, boy, that's nice, okay, great, and then we put it on a shelf and never look at it again. With a roadmap, what we're doing is we're basically, as we go through life, we're kind of monitoring and we're making adjustments, because we know that life throws us curveballs. And that, nothing ever seems to go in a steady state like this. It's kind of like the markets. Markets don't grow this way, they go like this. But they will get to the eventual step. And that's what we need to do, is through the roadmap, we can help you to make those adjustments as we go through. So really, you don't get a pretty binder with 67 different pages of colors and graphs. What you get from us is basically an executive summary and an action plan. You'll have the steps that you need to be taking. And so as we go through and as we monitor this roadmap to make adjustments, sometimes we might need to make adjustments. Maybe there is we have another 2008 with a market correction. We might need to make physical adjustments. But the majority of the time, those adjustments are really because the client's not following the roadmap, the action plan that we had. And so sometimes we've got to come back and say, okay, so now we got to figure out, why aren't you doing what we showed you? And it all comes back into the ideal life. And many times it comes into what their psychology is, okay? Do they have a fear of loss? Do they, can they not have delayed gratification? Do we have to have everything now, and so we're not saving the way we need to? All of these things, and we want to help them delve into that. And sometimes it may take crystallizing this vision in a better way for them. Sometimes it may just be like, look, man, you got to get this done. You want to have this. This is what you need to do. Okay, we can't go buy the new Cadillac or be dumping money into this investment or that investment. We have our investment plan. So again, we would just want to look at the psychology of where you're going through. So that's really where the roadmap kind of comes in place. So again, this is step 3. We'll be having 2 more steps here coming in the next couple weeks. So as you kind of walk through this, like I've said in the other videos, grade yourself. Where do we stand on having a roadmap? Knowing what we need to do to get where we want to go. Are we a 5, that we got it all figured out? Are we a 1? We have no clue. Or are we somewhere in between? If we're anywhere from 1 to 4, I would recommend, click on the link below to schedule time to talk. I give everybody a half an hour of my time. If you're actually currently working with me, get on my calendar to get a review. But let's see. But if you're not working with me and you're not scoring where you should be, let's talk and see if there's a fit, if there's a way that I may be able to help you. And I always offer this up front. If I can't, I promise you I will get you pointed in the right direction. It's my goal to always provide value to everybody I talk with, whether they become a client or not. So anyway, that's this week's version. So take care, have a great day, and we'll talk to you next week.